Good afternoon, Ava here. I would like to welcome everyone to the iBlind Users Group or iBUG meeting for Saturday, May 22nd, 2021. Thank you for joining us this afternoon. More and more of the blind and visually impaired community are finding the Apple and Android devices to be useful assistive technology tools in their daily lives. Whether at home, at work or school, or on the go, the accessibility features of these products have cleared new pathways for the blind to be more productive, consume online content, and stay connected through social media. This meeting is being recorded. To enhance the quality of the recording, please stay on mute, unless, of course, you have a question or comment. As you know, today is our 10-year anniversary celebration. We will enjoy some wonderful entertainment, games, prizes, virtual refreshments and lots of fun. And, we will find out who's the winner of the Apple Watch Series 6 drawing. Not only is iBUG 10 years old this month, the iBUG guy is 10 years older and it shows. He has flavored in a lot more salt to that distinguished salt and pepper look he sports. Also, that midsection seems to have expanded, although he's attributing that to the past 14-month pandemic. Oh my, I see the ladybug has received some new toys from Amazon. She's wearing a mask and is cracking a whip in one hand and dangling some handcuffs in the other. I had no idea she was a superhero. I guess it's time to get on with the show. I would now like to turn the meeting over to the iBUG guy. Ready to go, Michael?
All right, thank you, Ava. Yes, welcome everyone. This is a big day for iBUG. 10 years, I can hardly believe time has gone so quickly here. We are so blessed to have been here this long, and we certainly couldn't have done it without a lot of good help and volunteers over the years, and many people that are here online with us celebrating. We're certainly glad to have all of you, and we're going to get a chance to meet all of you in just a moment. Over the 10 years, we've certainly grown. Our outreach has gone from our first meeting when we had just 5 people to now having an outreach pretty much internationally of over 5,000 to 6,000 people a year. So we're really proud and just blessed that that's been the case. So with that, before I go on, I need to introduce someone else that's here with me, but we need a proper introduction. All right, so of course, that introduction is for the one and only Vice President of iBUG and co-host with me this afternoon, the most gracious Sandhya Rao. You want to say hello, Sandhya?
Hello, Sandhya.
Very good, very good. So we have, I guess we are ready to have a little time of, before we get into that, before we do introductions, this past year, really 14 months has been a challenging time for a lot of us, a lot of, those that we know and love, friends, family, from, things are just in our workplace, and the things we do on a daily basis have been just all kind of turned upside down and on its head, and certainly in the worst case, all of us have known either family or friends or other loved ones that have passed away due to the COVID-19. And so in that respect, I wanted to just take a moment of silence here, and that will immediately be followed by our invocation by George Batiste.
Good afternoon, everyone. Please, wherever you are, let's close your eyes and bow. Father, in the name of Jesus, we thank you for every opportunity that we can to gather in your name and in your presence, as you always continue to exercise your limitless power, as you continue to extend grace and mercy towards all. We thank you for the idea that you planted of iBUG 10 years ago, that you planted a vision to the leaders, that they also were in place and position to help others. We love you and we honor you, and we thank you for the many blessings that are only going to become forth. We thank you for the time that those of us who've been able to survive through the pandemic time over the last year, and we are still here, and we would always give you the honor and praise for that. Though we may have lost loved ones, we may have lost friends, we may have lost colleagues, but you are still sit high above the throne, looking down upon us, protecting all of us. And for that, we just say thank you. As we go forward, dear God, we ask that your presence always be in the midst, not only through the leaders of iBUG, but everybody that is present here today. Bless each and every home collectively. Bless them richly as we continue to go forth, spreading your good news and proclaiming your name. These blessings we ask, and many others, in Jesus' name we do pray. Amen.
All right, thank you, George. Really appreciate that. Now we are going to take a moment and just go around the line. And because we have so many people online, we're going to we're not going to have an icebreaker, which we normally would do, but just quickly, one person at a time, just say your name and where you're calling in from.
Herbie in Houston.
Shelby in Baytown.
Chanelle in Houston.
Mateo from Stowe.
George in Houston.
Kenny from Missouri.
Terry from Arlington Heights.
My name is
Susan from Houston, Texas.
My name is Sailor.
California.
Hello. My name is Sailor. I'm from the Houston Woodlands area. I'm so glad to be here for 10th anniversary. It's awesome.
Yolanda
from Pilot.
Welcome. Go ahead.
Yolanda from Pilot Point.
Thank you.
Jim from Central PA.
Hey, Jim.
Amanda from Kingwood, Texas.
Wilhelmina from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Karen from Philadelphia.
Karen, welcome. Okay, keep going. Hang on.
Bonnie from Houston.
Right, welcome, Bonnie.
Nikki from San Francisco.
Okay, Nikki and Freddie and
Ned from
Ned,
Kyle,
welcome.
Texas.
Welcome.
Kim from North Carolina.
Welcome.
Marian, Tennessee.
Okay, welcome. Keep going. Welcome to everyone. Keep going. Yes, thank you.
Kathy from Tulsa, 2x2.
Kathy.
Linda from Humble.
Linda.
Nicole from Kingwood, Texas.
Welcome.
Ted and Joanne
Hershey
from Houston.
Ted. Welcome, Joanne.
Hershey from Florida.
Hershey.
Stacy and Raul from Houston.
Raul and Stacy, welcome.
Jody from New Hampshire.
Keith in Austin.
Stephen in Austin.
Stephen, Keith, welcome.
Nancy from Bend, Oregon.
Welcome.
Sharon from Mississippi.
Hey there, welcome.
Maricela from Houston.
Hey, Marcella.
Sree from Springfield, Virginia.
Hey, welcome. Welcome.
And from St. Louis, Missouri, happy anniversary.
Thank you. Welcome.
Jose and Anna from Houston.
Hey, welcome. Thank you. Right? Who else?
Please. Robert from Mississippi.
Hey there, welcome.
Edwin in Kingwood, Texas.
Hey there, welcome.
Eva from Missouri City.
Eva, welcome.
Laverne from Charleston, South Carolina.
All right, welcome.
Arlene, North Carolina.
Welcome.
Hey, Arlene.
Hi,
All
Jim.
right.
Tiffany from North Carolina.
Welcome. Anybody else?
Kris Campbell.
Hey, welcome, Chris.
Patu Rao and Raji Rao from Houston.
That's my mom and dad. Welcome. All right. Who else?
All right.
Chelsea from Sugarland.
Hey, Chelsea, welcome.
Suva from Houston.
Suba, welcome. Anybody else?
Elisa and Porter.
Elisa, welcome. Andrew, where are you? Andrew, where are you?
From France.
Oh, from France. All right, welcome. Anybody
Hello, Michael and
else?
Sandhya. This is Sree, and I just want to say congratulations to both of you on the 10-year anniversary of iBUG today. This is truly remarkable. I learned about iBUG today on.
Oops, sorry. Keep going.
Okay, anybody else that didn't get to say hello?
Happy birthday from Ed in Georgetown.
This is Nancy, and I just want to say that I am really thrilled to get to help with the mentoring pairing. So thank you, and I've really enjoyed being a mentor. Happy anniversary.
All right, thank you. Okay,
It's
just keep
Shelby
going.
and
Anybody
Baytown
else?
and
Thank you,
I just
Shelby.
want to oh, I'm sorry, what's on this?
Yeah, we'll come back and just say hello and who you are real quick because we
gotcha.
gotta keep going. So thank you, Shelby.
This is
Go ahead.
Gail in Houston.
Okay, welcome, Gail. Anybody else? Thank you. Thank you. Anybody else? Next. I think we got everybody. All right. Well, this is Sandhya from Houston. Thank you guys for joining us. And now I think we're going to move on to our next segment, right, Mr. McCulloch?
Yeah, I think we have a door prize. Time for a door prize.
Wait, before the door prize, can I tell them a joke?
Okay, tell them a joke.
What does a baby computer call its father?
iPhone has joined.
I
You wanna
don't
know?
know. What's
iPhone has joined the meeting.
Data. Data.
You're not as good as Mr. Dana.
I know
Oh,
I'm not.
boy.
Okay, I'm gonna mute everybody again so we can get some quiet.
Wait, before you mute,
Yeah.
I wanted to just acknowledge if anybody had a birthday or an anniversary during the month of May.
This
Yeah.
is Herbie.
This is
Herbie, go ahead.
Yep, Chanelle and I, in sync with you guys, and not intentionally, we just celebrated our 10th anniversary. So,
All right.
Congratulations to both of you.
Congratulations. Yeah.
Jose and Anna,
Yeah, Jose and Anna.
May 28th is our 5-year wedding anniversary.
All right.
Oh.
Congratulations.
You guys were there. You guys
We
remember.
were there. Yes, we were. It's beautiful.
Remember.
All right. Anybody else?
This is Marian. Today is our 23rd anniversary.
Sure it is. I don't believe anything you say.
Hey, you have to be nice. Your parents are on the line.
Oh,
All
yeah,
right.
sorry.
just gonna
Okay.
say
This
that.
is
Anybody else?
anybody.
Congratulations.
Anybody else?
This is
Anybody
Eva.
else? Eva.
Birthday, May 1st.
Oh, happy birthday.
Thank
Susan.
you.
Michelle.
Susan.
May 4th.
Yeah. May 4th. Happy birthday. Anybody else?
This is
This is Jim.
Jim.
On May 7th, I started my 68th trip around the sun.
Glad you're with us.
Good.
This is Michelle from Albany, Georgia. My birthday is this. I would just say this the Sunday of the 30th.
Okay. Well, happy birthday,
Happy
Michelle.
birthday.
Anybody else?
Linda.
Linda.
My birthday was May 17th.
Oh, happy birthday. Thank you so
Thank you.
much. All right. Anybody else? Okay, now,
Esther's
I'm gonna
birthday
get.
was on the 22nd of May.
Oh, very good. Happy birthday to her. All right. Okay, here we go.
All
We're
right.
now.
Can
lots of
Nikki say something
birthdays.
really quick?
Oh, Nikki, go ahead.
Today is Brad Snyder's birthday too, but he's away.
What? You didn't tell us. Oh my
Oh, yeah.
goodness.
Aha.
Well, thank you. He's out. We got him. We're gonna get him later. Okay. Well, thank you, Nikki. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Okay,
Very
here we go.
good.
All right. Now we are ready to move on to our next segment, which is.
Well, we were going to do a door prize, but you can't mute people.
Oh. I was so happy to mute everybody. All right, go ahead. They're all ready. Oh, now you got muted too. Sorry. You're good. Go ahead.
Okay, time for a door prize. So the question that has to be answered for the door prize, and the way this is going to work, you just say your name, and the first name we hear will recognize you. Don't be yelling out any answers. Anyone, please. All right. So the question is, in the current iBUG logo, what is the ladybug holding?
This is
Keith.
Keith.
A white cane.
A white cane is incorrect.
This is Karen.
I heard.
Oh wait, Sree was before.
I heard Sree. Yeah.
Is it a red cane?
A red cane is incorrect.
This is Karen.
Karen.
Handcuffs and a whip. Is that true?
That's
that
our,
Just
that's
remember,
our-
we don't use the raise hand. We're just gonna wait for people to say their
that's our-
names. Go ahead.
that'll be in our future logos.
That's the iBUG After Dark logo.
All right. Well,
Marian.
Marian.
Trick question.
Okay, Karen's got it. She wins the door prize, but
I think
I'm guessing a flower.
A flower
is incorrect.
What
Yeah,
class is she in?
Nancy?
It was a trick. It was a trick.
Nancy wants to
All
try.
right, go ahead, Nancy.
Is it an apple?
It is not an apple.
It's Shelby.
Apple.
All right, last one, Shelby.
Elisa.
It looks like a ladybug.
No, we ask, what is the ladybug holding?
Oh,
Okay. All right, Mr. McCullough, go ahead. Elisa. Okay, we're almost. This is it. We got to move on.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Mr. McCullough.
Yeah, this was a trick question.
A G.
I said in the current logo, which there is the ladybug.
God, that's hard.
The ladybug is holding nothing.
Oh yeah.
So that's not fair. Nobody gets the door prize.
Oh,
What kind of
boy.
door prize
I
is
knew
that?
All right, we'll have an alternate question.
What's the alternate
question.
Oh boy.
In the year that iBUG started, which iPhone model came out?
Kenny.
This is Herbie.
Jim.
I don't know who I heard.
You heard
Kenny.
Jim.
I heard Kenny first.
Kenny. Yeah, it was Kenny.
Yeah, it was Kenny.
iPhone 4S.
4S is correct. All right. So Kenny's going to get a $20 iTunes gift card.
All right, very good. Now,
Finally.
that was tricky. Okay.
All right. Now we can mute everyone.
Thank goodness. Okay. All right, we're ready to go. All set. That means you got muted too. McCulloch, we can't hear you. Okay.
Okay, how about now?
Yes, now it's much better. Go ahead.
I forgot to tell everybody how to unmute.
Oh, well, they know now.
Okay. All right. So, yes, I was about to say, I think you had a few short announcements.
Oh, yeah. How did I forget? Okay, so iBUG, as you know, is a nonprofit. We do lots of different types of training every month. We have about 15 or 16 events, depending. We've got training opportunities. We've got social opportunities. We have a Monday night conference call where we talk about things iOS. This coming Tuesday, we have our Mac and Talk call, and we'll be discussing all things related to the Mac. And what else do we have? And then, of course, next Friday, we will be having our iBUG night at the virtual movies every Friday night. It's been a fun event, so we hope that you'll join us for that. And we have something very exciting to announce for today. Next Thursday, we've started a new forum on Clubhouse recently. So on Tuesday, we'll have our mini buzz. So for anybody who's exploring Clubhouse, definitely check it out on Tuesday at 5 p.m. Central. And then we have a new event that is going to be part of the iBUG curriculum, or whatever you want to call it. It is called It's iBUG's Life, and it is going to be talking about various independent living skills, and that will be facilitated by our very own George Batiste. And for our very first debut episode, we will be talking about going shopping, my favorite thing. Are we going to Macy's, George? I want to find out. I haven't been to Macy's in over a year, but we will be finding out. I think we're going to something more practical, like a grocery store. So it's all going to be on Clubhouse. It's all going to be live. Come check it out. That'll be next Thursday. And all the information will be posted very soon. So we are so excited. And thank you for George for helping us with that new form.
Yay, George!
Yay! Who are those people? Oh my God. You scared me. All right. So then let's see, what else do we have coming up?
I think that's all the announcements.
That's all the announcements. Okay, that's what I've been told. So, and then just remember, you can always visit our website, ibugtoday.org, ibugtoday.org. Go to the upcoming tab and you will find out all the upcoming events, and please register and you will get information and notifications of all upcoming events. All right, now what?
Okay, I will take a few minutes here. I know there's a lot of people that have been around since we started, and then there's some that have just are brand new, and I think there's some that are just joining us for the first time today. So I'm going to just quickly kind of do a recap of the history of iBUG. As you know, we got started in May of 2011. And at that first meeting, as I mentioned earlier, we had 5 people there. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about that in a little while. But at that first meeting, that was just a in-person meeting here in Houston. And it was more of an organizational meeting. We just kind of tried to figure out, what we wanted to do and get laid out some plans. And then one of the members, because where we were meeting didn't have Wi-Fi, one of the members, his office, he offered to use the conference room at his office. And so we ended up moving over to his office for a year and meeting there. Then in August of 2011, and that was just a monthly meeting, an in-person monthly meeting. And then gradually we started having a conference call tied into that. But the members realized or wanted something more frequent, so we started a weekly conference call. And at that time, it was a 1 hour, we called it the weekly iBUG Help Hour, and which of course now is the Monday night iBUG Buzz that goes for 2 hours. And then the following year in 2012, here in Houston, the largest Apple store in Texas opened up in March of 2012. And I went over and talked to the manager there and told him what we were doing, and realized or found out that they had a conference room upstairs in that large store that they had. And so we collaborated, and they agreed to let us use their conference room and to host our regular meetings. So we moved from Richard's office over to the Apple store starting in June of 2012. Also, June of 2012, that same month, we temporarily had a newsletter going on. We called it the iBUG Bites. That lasted only for a short while. We had trouble keeping up with an editor to do that, so we ended up disbanding that. Later in July of 2012, our iBUG Today website got rolled out. And once that website got rolled out, we started seeing our numbers begin to grow. Then in 2013, we had the iBUG Buzz Monday night program got picked up by Sight into Sound, our local reading service here in Houston, and they have a internet radio program. And so they took our Monday night calls and condensed that down into a nice edited version, a half-hour version of that, and we're playing that on a weekly basis. Then we got into 2014. Each year we tried to add on, some new event or new thing. And so in 2014, we started the iBUG Cafe. And as everybody knows, that's just a deep dive training session. And initially that was every other month when we started that. Then in June of 2014, we tried to launch a satellite group, iBUG group, here in the Houston area, well, down towards the southwest of Houston, called the Fort Bend County Satellite Group. And we met down there for about 6 months or so. And just logistically, it was hard to keep that one going. So we ended up discontinuing that one too. Then that got us into 2015. That year, we started the iBUG Trekkie Talk. And as most of you know, that's a twice a month discussion group to watch Star Trek episodes and then come together and to talk about those. And also in April 2015 is when we kicked off the iBUG Jumpstart Mentoring Program. So that was got going and started, helping a lot of individuals that were brand new to the iPhone. Then in August 2015, we formally created iBUG Today as a corporation, incorporated, and became a nonprofit organization. And with that, we were able to have even further outreach, and allowed us, of course, to take donations more readily that way. Then we get into 2016. That's when we began having multiple facilitators on the iBUG Buzz. Originally, prior to then, we were just having one facilitator cover the full 2-hour time period, and then we decided that was a bit much, and so we had 2 facilitators go for an hour each, starting in June 2016. That same month, we also decided to increase the frequency of the iBUG Cafe, so we went to a monthly meeting time for that. Then over into 2017, That's when we first started in May of 2017. The got into the Android training world and had what we called the Android Insider conference call on a monthly basis. Then in July of 2018, that was kind of a special year for us. We didn't really start any new programs, but we were very honored by the National Federation of the Blind to receive the Dr. Jacob Lawton Award, and went out to the national convention in July out in Orlando, Florida to receive that. In 2019, we had a couple of things going on. We began the monthly Mac and Talk conference call. And of course, that's the Q&A help session for people using Macs or want to use Macs. And then in September of 2019, we started the introductory Mac training program, which has continued on. And basically each semester we have a training group of approximately 10 people each semester for that. Then in March of 2020, we began our weekly iBUG night at the virtual movies. And that was in direct due to COVID-19 going on, and a lot of people staying in a lot more and trying to offer more things for people to do. So that was on the every Friday night, and that's still going strong every Friday night. June of 2020, I told you the Android Insight started back in 2017, and that went for about a year and kind of dwindled out. And so we decided to try to restart that. And so in June of 2020, we restarted our Android Insight training session. And then finally here this past month, or this past March 2021, we, as Sandhya mentioned, we got in to the Clubhouse app and started doing some training, iBUG training on Clubhouse. So that's a quick recap of the iBUG history. Now, let's see, we're going to have a little word from someone, if I can find it.
Hello, Michael and Sandhya. This is Sree, and I just want to say congratulations to both of you on the 10-year anniversary of iBUG today. This is truly remarkable. I learned about iBUG today on November 20th of last year. As I was scrolling through my email, my voiceover said iBUG today and Mac and Talk. But what really caught my eye was the two words, bug and Mac. And I wanted to find out what the correlation was between the two. So I opened the email and it said, iBUG today on November 24th is offering a Mac and Talk program. But I really wanted to understand more about who or what is iBUG today. So I went to your website. And when I got there, I finally understood what the bug stood for. But not only that, I saw that you guys had hundreds and hundreds of podcasts, as well as you offer 16 different sessions each month for the blind community, which spoke volumes to me. What I really appreciate the most was both your commitment in the last 10 years to bring this program to where it is today. You both should be very proud, as we are proud of you guys. I did attend that session on the 24th, and I thought you guys did an amazing job, and I found it very helpful. And at that point is when I knew that I would love to be part of this organization. Even though I've only been part of iBUG for the past 6 months, you both have welcomed me. For that, I'm truly grateful. You allowed me to be part of the Buzz community calls. You allowed me to do demonstrations. You trusted me to help run the cafe program. For that and these things, I am beyond words to you guys. I know you say thank you to me many times, but it is I who truly needs to say thank you to you guys, because you allowed me to be part of your community, to this amazing organization. With all that said, I wish you guys all the best and looking forward to many more years to come like this. Sree.
All right, thank you. That was Sree Roy, who hails from the Washington, D.C. area over in Virginia. And we appreciate him. Although he's one of our newer members, he's certainly been very involved in everything we're doing, as you heard him say, and we're just so glad to have him part of the group. Let's see, next up on our agenda, we have a little clip here from one of our iBUG Buzz, or at least I think it is.
Yeah, I think it was the last week's Buzz call.
Okay,
let's see what happens.
Let me just get that going.
You guys might learn something, so be careful.
Hello, and welcome to the iBUG Buzz Call. I'm Stephen. I'll be your facilitator tonight, along with someone else we all know and fear. Love, Sandhya.
Now, Stevie, we talked about this. How are you to address me, sir?
Oh, that's right. Your royal ladybugness?
Music to my antennae. So, who would like to ask the first question?
Wait, Sandhya, I mean, your regal queen of quietness. I have a few announcements to make first, and then we do introductions, remember?
Oh, blah, blah, blah. I'll save us 37 minutes and just cut to the chase. Who would like to ask a question? Somebody new?
This is Marty.
Nope, you're muted. Next question.
This Brad.
Not gonna happen, Bradley Movie McSmarty Pants. You're muted. Who would like to ask a question? Somebody new? Anyone? Remember what we always say, there's no such thing as a dumb question, only dumb people. Anyone at all? Well, if nobody has a question, I have one about Facebook. When did Facebook remove the friend feature? Why don't I have any friends?
Hang on. I think you have everyone muted, Sandhya, or your supreme sultan of silentness. Hang on just a second. Let me check. No, they're not muted. I guess they're just scared.
Moving on. Next question. Who has a question?
This is Keith. I was just wondering about a guitar setting in GarageBand that seems to be,
boring.
I don't know.
Who's next?
Some of us might be interested in learning about how some of these music apps
And
work.
some of us might know where you live, Jimi Hendrix.
Okay, understood. And thank you for the surprise package you sent me last week. I hadn't planned on becoming a beekeeper, but the buzzing sound of the hive right above my bed kind of lulls me to sleep at night. That's so thoughtful of you.
My pleasure, Mr. Lightyear. But that buzz box only gave you half the literal iBUG buzz experience. The best is yet to come. Say hello to your new roommates, Spider-Man and Ant-Man. Sort of.
Okay, anyone else like to risk life or limb and pose a question? This is Sree. My question is, when will you release me, Overlord of the Zoom waiting room? Please, please, oh mistress of the dark web, set me free. I've had to start a free Sree GoFundMe page. I promise to never call you the mute Nazi again. I've lost track of time. I've been in here so long. How many more days till Christmas? Is it still 2019? I miss my family. Please, any co-hosts who can hear me, send me an invite. I'll swap you one Zoom invite for all of my 93 Clubhouse invites. I've been hoarding them to use to barter for a bag of buffalo nickels and even some Star Trek memorabilia.
Sorry, I had to leave for a minute to go feed a few live mice to my pet python, George Michael. So, what did I miss?
Oh, nothing, Sandhya, nothing at all. Certainly nothing bizarre or disturbing, like the stuff of nightmares or anything.
Beautiful. So now it's time for me to do a quick demo. I need a volunteer. this is Nancy. I'm really worried about Sree. Hey, girl. Thanks for volunteering. I'll be demoing a rather shocking new feature on the Zoom host option. Ready, Miss Nene? No, I wasn't volunteering. I just wanted to know. Ah! Oh, my hand is numb. Why do I smell burnt hair? Really puts the buzz in iBUG buzz, don't you think so, girl? Well, that was a lot of fun, but now it's time for Mr. McCullough to introduce this Friday night's movie. And while he's doing that, I'll busy myself with vanquishing the delicious flavor of salted caramel from the universe. You mere mortals aren't worthy. Mr. McCullough.
All right. Thank you, Miss VP. That is Vice Python. Well, I'm all cool and comfy in my cotton powdered aluminum snow leopard print boxers and matching robe and slipper socks from Restoration Hardware's Farrah Fawcett Spring Collection. It's made from recycled iPhone 4s and PS3s. Okay, it's time for Michael's Melodrous Musty Mind Meld. Just a quick disclaimer, this week's movie is not, nor will it ever be, Frozen, Cool Hand Luke, or The Way We Were. No one has ever guessed that last one, but apparently its nuanced and intricate tapestry wove by the complex and achingly fallible characters is actually a pasture full of sentimental cow patties, according to She Who Shall Not Be Named. Okay, so here we go. The first clue for this week's movie is a movie. Any guesses? This is Dana. Is it Disneyland? Disneyland. Oh, good guess, but that's not a movie. Okay, second clue. This movie takes place in a recent, even-numbered year and in this galaxy. Any guesses? This is Dana. Star Wars? Star Wars. Oh, that's a great movie. No, that took place a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Anyone else?
This is How Do You Solve a Problem like Maria? All right. Is it Party like it is 1999? Ipso facto.
Wow, well, I'll be a flibberty gibbet, but 1999 is an odd number, and it was last century, and it's a song, not a movie. Problem solved. Any more guesses? This is Kenny, Butch Cassidy, and the Sundance Kid. Same as last week, Kenny. Still no. Okay, clue number 3. This one will give it away. This week's movie defies the second law of thermodynamics. I know, it's a dead giveaway, right? This is Stephen. Is it the Polar Express? Oh, Polar Express, that's absurd. That movie clearly shows how entropy and isolated systems left to spontaneous evolution arrives at time's arrow equilibrium.
Mr. McCullough? Sir? Wow, those were bad clues even for him. Hang on, let me mute everyone. Whew, gives me goosebumps every time. There. Now he can get his beauty sleep and we can ignore him as usual, just a little ahead of schedule. Nighty-night, Grandpooba, or Grandpa pooped out. Well, obviously you all need education as well as entertainment. So this Friday night, instead of Michael's mindless movie, yours truly will entertain you by reciting the Iliad in its entirety from memory, which I learned in 2nd grade, while accompanying myself playing Beethoven's Sonata Pathétique on the zither. This is an offer you can't refuse. No, seriously, you have no choice. Judge Judy's got the hatchet and you'll never match it. Now, it's time for my din-din. We're having my fave tonight, chicken Ricky Ticky Tavi. Yum. Gummy mommy. Good night and you're welcome.
All right, so magnificent majesty of muteness, should we wake Pooba up before we go?
On it.
Oh, I'm up. Okay, let's see. Where were we? Clue number 217. In this movie, the main character wears shoes and has not one but several conversations. Oh, good grief. Good night, Mr. McCulloch. Okay, everyone, see you next time, if you're brave enough. Hello? Don't leave me. It's Sree. I'm still trapped in here. I overheard her tell George Michael something about he's getting a special sweet treat or Sree treat or something later. I'm not sure which one, but please help me. Help me. Help me.
All right. What an iBUG buzz. Trip down memory lane. Awesome.
Oh my goodness. Well, we'd like to thank Stephen Kerr, one of our facilitators, and Ms. Kris Eshtay for their talent and creativity. And thank you for their wonderful impersonations. Thank you guys. That was a lot of fun. And I'll go and get my Python ready, I guess.
Yeah.
I wonder what they really think, huh?
All right. I think we have something from another one of our newest members.
All right.
Hi, this is Marian from Tennessee. Happy 10th anniversary, Michael and Sandhya. I am so fortunate to have gotten to know both of you and spent so much time in the iBUG community during this pandemic. On behalf of all the other iBUG larvae who found out about you in the past year, I'd like to say that I wish I'd known about you years ago, but better late than never, and looking forward to many years to come. The atmosphere that you both have created at iBUG of professionalism and generosity of your time and spirit and respect for all people who come, as well as not making anyone feel bad if they don't know anything at all about Apple products, has made you guys stand out and very, very special and led to the following that you have around the world. I just feel privileged to know you both and consider you friends. And I congratulate you and celebrate iBUG with you and look forward to more years to come. Happy anniversary.
All right. Thank you, Marian. Appreciate those kind words. All right. I think
that was Marian Wildgruber from Oak Ridge, Tennessee. So thank you, Marian.
Let's see. She's been with us, less than a year now, I guess.
Yep.
6 months, 7 months. Okay. Let's see. I think it's time for another door prize. If you want to unmute everyone, let's see if we can give away another door prize.
All right. What's the question? Is it another trick question?
No, this is not a trick question.
Okay.
As many of you know, we had if everybody can stay on mute, if we had a holiday talent showcase back in December. And
hold on. Remember, everybody, don't yell out the answer. Say your name, please. And then we'll acknowledge you, and then you'll say the answer. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Of course. So we had that holiday talent showcase back in December, and we had about 20 performers from all over the country that performed in that. So we would like for someone to name 2 people. If you happen to be in it, you have to still name 2 other people other than yourself.
2 people that performed. Okay.
Ted.
Go ahead, Ted.
Cheryl Bass, myself, and Keith.
Very good. You got it.
Wow. All right, Ted.
All
Ted,
right.
Thank you.
Ted, you also will get a $20 iTunes gift card.
Oh, thank you.
That
Hey,
should-
Mr. McCulloch.
Yes. What's up?
What do you call somebody that doesn't have a nose and doesn't have a body?
Somebody that can't use an iPhone, like me.
Good
luck, Teddy.
The answer is nobody knows.
We need the jokester for that. You're lame.
That was bad.
All right, back on mute.
All right, now leave it unmuted. We're getting ready to play game.
Oh, game? Oh, right. Okay, so
Time for a trivia game.
Okay, let's explain the game real quick. This is a trivia game, and we will be handing it over to Herbie Allen and Chanelle Allen. But before we do that, we'll just quickly explain the rules. We're going to have teams, and so we're going to divide up. If your first names start between A and M as in Mary, you're going to be on Sree's team, okay? Sree Roy. All right, second team is
Wait.
What?
Sree doesn't start with an A through M. It should be Keith.
Oh, sorry. That would make sense. That's why. Okay, very good. Good idea. All right. So A through M is going to be Keith is going to be your team captain. And N through Z is going to be with Sree. Hey, that kind of rhymes too. Okay, so then we will be reading questions, and you will communicate with your captain, and the answer, that's the final answer. All right, so you're gonna, we will hand it over now to Sree and Herbie Allen and Chanelle Allen.
All right, guys. Well, this is Herbie Allen here, and I've been asked to compete against what was a very realistic sounding iBUG call, and I got confused. I thought it was the real thing, but I'm really looking forward to this Friday night too. So Sandhya, I hope you'll drink lots of water because the Iliad is very long. So
I know it's a long book.
All right, guys. So anyway, this is probably going to be boring in comparison, but we've made it in, I've made 3 separate categories: easy, intermediate, and hard. We have a series of 10 questions for each, 5 iPhone related, 5 iBUG related. I do apologize. Probably the veterans might, have do the best, of course, with the hard iBUG questions. But even new people will have a chance to answer those. So I guess teams, you'll just tell us which category you guys want, or how do we want to? Do you want me to pick a category for you all, or we can do it either, whatever works.
Why don't
best
you
for
go ahead and pick a category for us? Make it easy.
All right. So first of all, let's see if Chanelle is with us.
I am.
You
Yes.
are. And you're
Hello,
sounding
everyone.
good. Okay.
All right.
So Chanelle, we'll give them each, and the teams each, an easy question.
All right.
And then we'll give Sandhya a hard question. Just wait.
Okay.
So why don't
sounds
we
good.
find? We should give the first people. Keith's team. Should we give them a name? What's their name going to be?
Team Alpha.
Team Alpha. All right. And Sree, what's your team going to be?
Blindside.
Blindside. Okay. Well, there we go. So here we go. So
And Sree, all I was going to say is we do, since Maria's a lawyer, maybe you can help her bail you out of Zoom jail or whatever you're in. So, okay.
Okay.
All right. So Chanelle is going to read the questions. I will determine if you all have the right answer. And Chanelle, whenever you're ready.
All right. We'll start with question number 1. Who invented the iPhone and other iDevices?
So this is for Team Team Alpha, right? Team Alpha.
Anybody
Okay.
on Team Alpha A to M?
Yep.
Yeah.
Anyone?
Gail, Steve Jobs.
That's what I say. Same thing.
All right.
Steve Jobs.
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
We would like to answer Steve Jobs.
All right. And you stand by that answer, Keith? I mean, you're the team captain, so.
That's what the
All
team
right.
said.
All right, that is absolutely correct. I would have taken that or Apple as a thing, but Steve Jobs is who I was looking for. All right, Chanelle, now N through Z. What do they get?
All right, the second question.
New Zealanders.
We're still doing easy.
We're still doing easy.
All right. Who is the current CEO of Apple?
Sailor.
Oh.
All right, who is it?
Tim Cook.
I go with Tim Cook.
Tim
Cook.
Shelby. Tim Cook.
Tim Cook.
Anybody disagree?
No.
Yep.
No.
Yep.
Okay, Elisa, remember you're on the first team. A through M is.
Yeah, thank you for the answer.
Tim Cook.
Tim Apple. All right, Sree. So, do you have an answer for me?
We do. We're going to
Tim
say
Cook.
Tim Cook.
All right. Well, I hear two Shrees going on there. So, all right. So, but yes, Tim Cook is who I was looking for. Good job. Okay. And all right. So, Chanelle, why don't we give them
intermediate?
Intermediate.
All right. What?
This will be T A through M, guys. Okay.
Yeah,
go ahead,
the
Chanelle.
Team Alpha. All right.
Yeah, Team Alpha.
What did the iPhone lose starting with the 7 series?
This is Gail, the home button.
The button.
No, it didn't. We lost the headphone jack.
Smarty home button.
Jack, right.
The home button.
I
The
said the
headphone
home button.
jack.
Okay.
I agree.
Okay.
This is Kris. This is Kris.
Yes,
This is
Chris.
Stephen.
How about the headphone jack?
That's what
Okay.
Marisa lost.
Yeah.
Richard, we have a
Jack.
question.
No,
Richard,
you're
we
right.
have an
Headphone
answer.
jack.
Okay.
Wow, this
Okay,
is proving to
team.
be challenging. More challenging than I thought. I'm enjoying this, guys. Keep
All right,
disagreeing.
Richard, we have an answer.
Because we did lose the headphone jack.
Okay, so Keith, you ready to
Yes.
give me an answer?
That's my vote.
Yes.
All right, go ahead.
On the iPhone 7, we lost the headphone jack.
That is correct.
Yay.
And for those of you
Alright.
saying home button, that was with the iPhone 10.
Oh.
That's the phone, the iPhone 10, which by the way, the iPhone
okay.
10, there is a true iPhone 10, but that's no longer in production. But that was the first phone
That's
to lose. But the iPhone 7 lost the headphone jack.
Oh, the headphone jack.
Yes, indeed. All right.
Hey, how are the points working with this?
Y'all guys are all winning so far. Everybody's
Well,
getting
I'll keep track, but right now it's 2-1 in favor of Team Alpha, and we'll use the hard questions, the tiebreaker. So if you all just okay.
Okay, so next.
All right, Team Black. All right, next question.
Okay. Name 2 ways to enable or disable voiceover or speech on your iPhone or iPad.
That's not it. Triple click
All
home
right,
button.
what do we think it is? What do we
The
think?
side button. The Triple side click side button. button.
The side
button.
All right, the side button is 1.
Yes.
And Siri.
The three-finger double tap.
Ask Siri to turn on voiceover.
All right, so what do you want to say? The side button and asking Siri?
Asking
Yes.
Siri.
Yep, that sounds good.
A shortcut.
Triple click the home button if you still have one.
Yes.
Three-finger double
Yeah,
tap.
why don't we say triple tap the side or the home button or asking Siri?
Yes.
Perfect.
Yep.
All right, so that is correct, and I would have also taken as an alternative for one of them is using the 3-finger double tap to mute speech. As I did, that was so. Well, I'll give it to you, but I did say using voiceover.
And we do
or
that in the
speech,
movies
so.
all the time.
Yep. Okay, but now, guys, this is where it gets to be really fun because it's the hard questions.
Oh, we're going to hard. Okay.
We're gonna go to hard.
All right.
But just keep one of them in reserve as a tiebreaker in case we need it. But
okay.
And then when we cycle back, I think we should ask them an iBUG related question next go round in each category.
Okay. Okay. Oh, so we're still psych. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
But not now. We're
Not
gonna-
now. Okay, Team Alpha, get ready.
All right. Here is your question. What was the first iPhone to support voiceover and when was it released?
All right, so remember this is a
iPhone
2-part
4.
answer.
Was it the 4?
I
think. It was
The
2010.
The 3?
The 4.
It was
The
iPhone
it was
4.
the
I said
4.
4.
4.
The 4.
Okay, I'm hearing
said the
4.
It was the 3GS, and that was
No, it wasn't
2009.
the 3. No, it wasn't the 3.
Yeah, but it might have
It
been the
was
3S.
3GS.
Might have been the
You're
3.
unmuted, Ahal?
Oh,
Yeah.
It was the 4.
Ahal?
Yeah.
You're unmuted?
Jim, you said 3GS.
Yes, I
Yeah,
did.
I say
What,
it too.
what year?
2009. Yeah.
I thought it was the 4.
All right.
Okay, Gail. Well, I guess we wrong.
So
Gail.
Keith's executive is executive team captain. What does
No,
Gail
What does
say?
Keith say?
All
What
right.
does Keith say?
All right, Steve, we're going to go with the 3GS in 2009.
All right, I think Jim was
Yay.
looking over my shoulder, but yes,
Yes.
indeed. And if you want living proof that that was the first phone, Chanel actually got one back in
Yes,
the day. So
3GS
wow.
2009.
now I did
Oh,
get
wow.
an iPhone 4.
That's
And
cool.
Wow.
And notice the Richard and Steve.
We're not muted.
That's good. You don't want to be.
Notice the Richard and Steve. What?
What?
Yeah, I noticed
Family,
Richard and
it's Family
Steve.
Feud.
For
Yep.
real, Richard and
Okay.
Steve.
All
Richard
right.
Dalton and
Yes.
Steve Harvey.
Yep.
What was the first
Okay, so
iPhone? I wonder what the first iPhone
this
was.
is really good, guys, because it's a good. I mean, it's a good thing you got Keith. Because both of you saying 4, you would have completely gotten it wrong. The 4 was the first to introduce the. Well, actually, that was the iOS that introduced the app switcher. The 4
Yeah.
had the weird antenna problem. I remember it for that. Okay, N through Z. I forget what your guys' team is, but
We're called blindsided.
blindsided. Okay, well, let's see if now I can blindside you with this question. All right, go ahead, Chanel.
This is in the easy category.
We're still hard.
Oh, we are.
We'll take the easy one. We'll take the easy
Hard.
one.
Hard.
We're hard. I'll tell you when to cycle categories.
Okay, sorry. Oh dear.
They get
All right.
hard.
There are currently 5 iPhone models. Can you name them?
They only had to answer one answer. We got to answer 5.
Oh,
So you can do the iPhone SE, iPhone 12, 12 mini, and the 12 Max. Those are to get you some started there.
Yep.
Let the other team answer some of those to give you some pointers.
There's also the 11 and he said SE, and I have a 7. I'm going to get
Those aren't current though.
No, I'm talking about the very, very current ones.
Oh.
iPhone 10R,
10R,
Nope.
10XR.
11 Pro.
this
12
question.
Pro Max.
I didn't
If
write
you're
the
talking about the
questions.
12
No.
mini. If you're
Are
talking
these-
about the 12 mini,
There's
the
a
12 mini.
So
The
we've
12
got all the
mini.
12s, right? We've got all the 12s. What's the older ones? And then we got the SC.
Remember, so okay, hold on. Let me repeat the question. So there are 5 current iPhone models that Apple's recently come out with. So
you
think
got the
within the
12
last
mini.
year. I'm thinking within the last year.
All right, so we have
All I
the
will say is
12.
we're always pointing you in the right
11s and
direction.
10s are out.
Max,
But yeah, those are out. So those are
12, the 12
the
mini,
12
and
12 mini
The 12
the
Pro,
SE.
the 12 Max.
12
My
Max.
11
12 Max and then the SE.
And the
11
SE.
Pro.
And the
I
SE.
got my
Yeah,
11
And
in
the
4
October.
models.
All right.
2020.
So Sree, do you want to give your
SE
final answer?
2020. SE
All right.
2020.
So we
Seven.
have the 12 Pro Max, the
Yep.
12 Pro,
Yep.
the 12 mini, and the SE 2020.
That is correct.
Yay. Yep.
That is what I was looking
answering
for.
that.
We get extra points for that. That was 5 answers.
Good job, Steve.
Well,
And then Lisa, I thought you were on the other team with your name being E.
Yeah, Lisa.
Yeah.
No, we'll take, Elisa, just give them the wrong answer.
I know.
all right,
I was
well,
answering,
so Michael and I'll let Michael and Sonia
Lisa,
decide
you
on
and I
the.
were both
Do they
answering.
get extra points?
If there's a runoff.
If there's a runoff, okay. So,
Okay.
No, I just came up with the questions. I didn't come up with the points or anything like. We'll do something. We'll figure out something even more fair next year.
No, you guys are doing a good job. Go.
All right, so we're gonna cycle back to the easy ones, but this time we're gonna ask from the iBUG category.
All right.
So starting with Team Alpha, which is the team Elisa is on. So
Yes.
all right.
Okay. You should be able to get, well, anyway. Who is the founder of iBUG and who is the VP, his second in command?
This is
Michael
Michael
Mike
McCulloch
and
Sandhya.
Okay, Herbie, I believe we have an answer.
All right.
The iBug guy himself, Michael McCulloch, and Miss Ladybug, Sandhya.
All right, but after that demo of the call earlier, which now nobody will ever come to the Monday night calls, if you'd have said it the other way around, I think I would have still considered it correctly. Except I would have had to label it who's her second in command. That would have been a problem. Okay. N through Z, team, blindside team. Easy question. iBug category, go.
Name the social media platforms where you will find iBUG today.
Facebook,
Twitter,
Right.
Instagram,
Instagram, and
Clubhouse.
iBUG.org.
Facebook. What about iBUG today? Or
iBUG today on Zoom, Clubhouse, Facebook.
And I don't
iBUG
consider, just real quick on the answer, I don't consider an actual website social media. So.
Oh, gotcha.
Twitter and
Okay, so Facebook, Twitter, Instagram.
Clubhouse.
Clubhouse.
All right.
Only needed one.
would you need to name? Do you want us to name more than one to get extra points?
What about Zoom? No. Do you consider that a platform?
Nope. Zoom is not social.
No, it's not social media.
Social. Well.
So to our lovely judges, do we? If we answer more than one, do we get extra points?
Well, the question is name all of them, so you get.
Oh, so we're gonna. Why are they getting only one answer? We get multiple. Okay.
All right, I'll try to find them.
Facebook.
Yeah, stop being a whiner, Sree.
Twitter.
All right, so Facebook. Yep. Okay.
Twitter,
Instagram, Twitter, Facebook,
Clubhouse.
and Clubhouse.
That is correct. And no, I do not consider Zoom or a website social media.
Thank you.
No,
I was strictly because Clubhouse is because it attract when people go up on stage or even in the audience, but more so when they go up on stage, it attracts people. So that's why I at least consider that in the realm of social media. And I think that's how they label themselves as a social media platform. So,
okay,
YouTube,
Herbie, I have to be the last round. The questions coming up.
Oh, okay.
All right, so we're gonna do this. Team Alpha, you, Keith, you get to decide. Do they get intermediate or hard?
Let's go intermediate for both questions. How about that? Just down the middle.
Fair enough. Okay,
All right, and Herbie,
this will be
do you
in the
want them
iBUG category.
in the iBUG category? Okay, let's see. Okay. Before becoming the iBUG guy, our leader soared to great heights by doing what profession?
Engineer for NASA engineer.
Missile control.
All right. Herbie and Chanelle, I believe we have an answer.
All right, go ahead.
He did work at NASA, but he was an aerospace engineer.
Yep, and I definitely put.
Are we going to have another NASA movie?
Houston, we have a problem.
Houston, we have a problem. Okay, yes, indeed. That's what I was looking for, and I think I should have put that in the easy category. Okay, blind side.
That's what I want to see. Well, is it really hard?
Okay, so do they pick their category, or have we do?
Well, they agreed that they wanted intermediate for both. So
okay, all right. What does our VP do outside of iBUG?
That's an easy one.
She's a lawyer.
What do you guys think he does?
A federal lawyer.
Okay. So we want to bust our chops, right? We'll say. All right. So we all agree that she's a lawyer.
Yep.
A lawyer with a happy mute button.
Does anybody object? Oh, get it. Okay.
Remember, she has handcuffs.
She loves to mute people.
Well, I'm still stuck in La La Land, so I need a lawyer to get me out.
You want me to mute you?
Well, okay. After today's call, just have even with the opening, I think Sandhya's become more of the bailiff, not the lawyer. But
bailiff.
Good job, Sree. I think we all win.
You too. I think we all won.
I agree. Everybody wins.
And remember, she has a whip too.
I do have some. If there's any time,
all right, great job.
Thank you.
Great job.
She has handcuffs.
That was a fun trivia
And
game.
both teams will win a free trip out of your houses.
Best trip ever.
No expense spared.
Don't worry, we've still got some hard questions in reserve. If any, really hard questions, if anybody wants to be tested later on, don't worry.
Thank you, Herbie and Chanelle, and everybody for playing. That was great. Okay, very good. So,
can Nikki ask a question?
Nikki can ask a quick question.
Okay. You had a lot of recorded congratulations. Are you going to give us a chance to say our in live congratulations?
Yeah,
at some point.
At
Okay,
the end we'll
great.
have an open
Thank you
time
very
for
much.
everybody. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Okay, cool.
Okay, so we are now ready for our next segment, right?
I think we're going to do another door prize.
Another door prize. Oh, hey, Mr. McCulloch, what does a nosy pepper do? You know?
A what?
A nosy
It
pepper.
rhymes.
A nosy pepper. I have no idea.
He
It
gets
rhymes.
jalapeno business.
Jalapeno.
Hey, Sandhya, can I say something?
Yes, sir.
What do you and baseball have in common?
I have no idea.
3 strikes and you're out.
Oh, sorry, I'm gonna throw it. That's why you're in the perpetual waiting room.
Ouch,
Drake.
that hurt. Both of them.
That's why you're in the waiting room. Leave him in there. Okay. Okay.
If you've
go for
already
it, Mr.
gotten a door
McCulloch.
prize, are you eligible for any more?
I think that's right. I think that you guys hold out. Okay. So everybody,
Can you
if
hear
you're
me?
already done, then
Yeah, you're only eligible for one door prize.
all right,
Okay.
go for it, Mr. McCulloch. What's the next question?
All right, door prize number 3.
Same rules apply. Wait,
All
say
right.
your name.
Say your name.
Okay,
Say
go
your
ahead.
name.
Marian.
Oh, you don't even know the question yet. Okay.
What's your answer?
She doesn't know.
All right, here's the question.
Okay, here we go.
What Apple product was the VP waiting for even before the pandemic started?
This is Sree.
Sree.
12 Pro Max.
This is Herbie.
Oh,
This
wait,
is Eva.
I heard Sailor, then Herbie.
What Apple product was the VP waiting for the iPhone SE?
This is Dan.
No,
Dan?
Herbie.
AirTags.
Yeah.
AirTags is correct.
Yeah.
I mean, that was an easy
AirTags.
one, guys. I mean, Sonny's only been asking about them for years. So.
All right, very good, Herbie. And you will also be getting a $20 iTunes gift card.
All right.
Okay.
Can I put him on mute now? Put him on mute now.
All right, star 6.
All right.
Star 6.
Star 6 is an old way of muting everybody, just in case. All right, Mr. McCulloch, let's go. What are we doing next? We are. You're muted once again.
All right, I'm back. Okay, so at this time, I wanted to take a time out here. Over the years, we've had a number of people that have helped us continue to grow and have more outreach. And so I just wanted to acknowledge some of those. They're here as special guests. Some of them have gone on to do other things now, and others have, still with us. But just wanted to acknowledge those people. As you remember, we had 5 people at our first meeting. In addition to Sandhya and me, we had Robert Whitliff, who has since passed away a few years ago. And then we had Bonnie Vigiar. And Bonnie has been there, like I said, since the very beginning, that very first meeting. She's been helping us all these years. She's been a part of the group, helping out doing demos. She was the coordinator of our volunteers. She has also been, active in helping us plan some of the events whenever we had social events here in the Houston area anyway. She was involved in doing that. So, and like I said, she's been there since the very beginning. So we really appreciate Bonnie. And then the other person from that original 5 is Richard Petty. Richard has been he was the one that I mentioned that after that first meeting, we were looking for another place to have our meetings, and he kindly offered his office for us to meet in. Had a nice little meeting room there for us to meet and have Wi-Fi access and a phone line or a conference phone line that we can use to teleconference in other people. So, and we did that for about a year. Richard also has done demos over the years with us, helping us out, and just been a real supporter and advocate for iBUG. Next, we have Raul and Stacy Gallegos. They came in a few years later and have been just really instrumental in just a number of things. Raul, they were leading our iBUG Cafe early on, did that for several years. Also, our very first Android Insight, well, at that time it was called the Android Insider conference call. And Raul facilitated that, coordinated that training session each month. And so we're just really happy to have them. And both of them have, obviously done many demos over the past years that they've been involved. And we're just super glad that they could be here with us today. Next, we have Chelsea Nguyen. Chelsea came in early on, a few years after we had gotten started. We had actually met her at a White Cane Safety Day, and she quickly jumped in, wanted to volunteer, help out wherever she could. And she was just a super asset to us. And then in 2015, when we incorporated and became a nonprofit, we asked Chelsea to join us and become one of our original board members, which she gladly accepted and was our treasurer there for a couple of years. She also was very instrumental in helping, do some of the audio description, some of the group outings that we were involved in. And both her and her fiance, Jeremy, just have been awesome volunteers helping out just, anywhere and everywhere. So we couldn't have done, all the things that we've done without her support. Finally, Carrie Musgrove, director over at the Sight into Sound. And as I mentioned during the history, Sight into Sound is the radio reading service. And back in 2013, when they started broadcasting our iBUG Buzz over their internet radio. And also their facility, their conference room over there, we used it for a period of time for some of our VILA book club meetings. So really appreciate all of them. Just want to give them each an opportunity, if they want to, take a minute or so, well, a minute or less, I guess. We're kind of running behind time. If any of them would like to say something, Sandhya, you're going to have to ask them to unmute, I think.
Well, if you could raise your hand and then I can unmute you if you want to say something. Would that be okay?
Yeah,
just raise your hand and then I can unmute you. No pressure if you want to. If you don't, that's fine as well. So just raise your hand.
I think Chelsea's got her hand up and roll. And Nikki, hold off until the end. These are just the special guests that are acknowledging right now.
Well, Chanelle, you want to help out?
I'm sending messages to
Ask to unmute. There you go. Okay. Chelsea.
There we go. I wasn't able to unmute.
Sorry. Okay.
You have it locked down.
You had the lock. You had the lockdown.
We don't trust anybody here.
worshipfulness.
Okay, go ahead, Raul first, and then Chelsea next.
I just wanted to say that it was a very fun go, and enjoyed the few years that I was able to spend with iBUG, and some of my fondest memories were all the Bertha stories from Robert Whitliff. Anywhere we went, he would always talk about Bertha from the prison, I believe, if I remember correctly. Demos were fun. For those of you who know me, I always joke around, although it's not really that much of a joke, that I am a show off, which is kind of why I'm in this business with technology in general. So doing demos has always been fun, and people like the way I explain stuff. So I guess hopefully those were helpful. And so I'm just happy to be here, and thanks for the invite.
Thank you, Raul.
Yeah, appreciate you, Raul. Okay, Chelsea's next.
Hey guys, can y'all hear me?
Yes, Go ahead, Chelsea.
Hey, just want to say congratulations for your 10th year anniversary. Gosh, time really goes by really, really fast.
Yeah.
And I can't believe it's been that long already, but I really feel honored that I was able to participate for a few years there and be a part of it at the beginning. And, you guys have done great things with it. And again, I think some of my fondest memories were all the silly things that we did and the crazy adventures that we all had. And I look back at those with lots of fond memories, and I miss Robert all the time. And I just think you guys are doing great things, and it was great to be a part of it. So thanks.
Thank you. We appreciate you.
Thank you, Chelsea.
Okay, next we got Bonnie.
Hi, everyone. I just wanted to send my greetings. It's a lot of you know me. I haven't been as active since we've been more online. I tend to show up to things a little bit more in person, but so I just wanted to touch base and say hi and say I'm still following. I'm still hanging out. I'm still watching what y'all are doing, and I participate a little bit behind the scenes. But it's great to be here, and I have really enjoyed the 10 years. Thanks.
All right, thank you, Bonnie.
All right, and we got Richard coming up. Thank you, Bonnie. Okay, Richard.
Thank you.
Yes, here